This is a story where death becomes a godfather. There was a man who needed to find someone to be godfather to his child. So he went out for a walk along a dusty road. And the first person that he met was the Lord. And the man said, "But you give riches to the wealthy and you let the poor starve. I think I will find someone else to be godfather." So the man carried on a little further until he met a tall man wearing a long black cloak who said, "I am the devil. I can give your child wealth." And the man said, "But you lead people to temptation. You make them do bad things. I will find someone else to be godfather." A little further down the road, the man met the figure of death, and he said, "You treat everyone equally. I think I will take you to be my child's godfather." It wasn't until the boy, for it was a boy, became of age that Godfather Death gave him his christening gift. He took the young man for a walk in the forest and showed him a certain herb, and Death said, "If you go to the bedside of someone who is ill, if I am standing at their head, know that they will recover. Give them this herb. But if I am standing at their foot, know that time has run out and I will soon take them." So the young man became famous and, of course, quite wealthy because people paid him for his miraculous healing skill. One day he was called to the palace to see the king. And he went to the king's bedside and saw the figure of death standing at the king's feet. And the doctor thought, "Perhaps I can treat death. Just this once, perhaps I can cheat him and I can win." So he had the bed turned around so that death was standing at the man's head. And then Godfather Death appeared to him and said, "Do not try to cheat me like that again. Next time, it will be your life that I will take." So time passed. The man remembered the advice, and yet, when he was called to the palace to see the princess, and he saw death standing at her feet, knowing that there was nothing that could be done, he was so overwhelmed that he really wanted to try to save the princess's life. For the king had said that whoever could save his only daughter's life would have her hand in marriage and would one day inherit the kingdom. So the doctor had the bed turned around so that death appeared to stand at her head, and he gave the princess the herb. And then Godfather Death appeared to him and said, "It is your life that I must take." And the doctor pleaded and said that I have so much to live for now I will marry the princess and one day I will become king. And Death took the young doctor to a huge cavern where there were many candles burning, some of them tall and burning brightly, some of them not quite so tall and not burning quite so brightly, and some very small with a simple flickering flame. As to whether any of them were actually burning at both ends, the story doesn't actually say. And the young doctor said to Godfather Death, Can you not light another candle for me, so that I may live longer and marry the princess and one day become king?" And Death took another candle and went to place it on top of the young doctor's, but with the sleight of hand of a conjurer. Instead of lighting a fresh candle, he caused the little stub of candle that was the young doctor's life to go out. And so Death did indeed take a life. As to what became of the princess, the story doesn't say. I hope that your candle is burning joyfully and brightly, and if you are burning your candle at both ends, I hope you're having a lot of fun while you do it. So that's probably a good story for a Halloween evening, isn't it? In the meantime, I think I may raise a glass to the memory of the late and much missed Terry Pratchett, and his wonderful personification of death. There we are. Nice to see you. Hope to see you again.